we're moving on to the next thing. We have the entire Illit EP. We're gonna be going through the entirety of it. So we're
Mostly because it's quick.
mostly because it's quick. Yeah. So
Yeah.
very exciting. So this first
Also,
song.
I lied. There's one song on the aespa EP that is less than 3 minutes.
Oh,
Dang. But that's okay.
that's okay. Yeah.
For the Islet EP, I figured it was safe because they're all under 3 minutes.
Wow.
Which I think was the same for their previous album.
I was gonna say
What was it called? Super Real Me.
Super Real Me. Yep. So, all right, cool. Well, the first one we have on here is I'll Like You. So, let's go.
Yeah.
세상이 한순간 flip the mood on 너만을 zoom like tunnel vision 네 표정 시선 하나하나 close up Alright, alright, okay, okay 난 소지르는 타입 숨기는 건 못해 내가 먼저 널 좋아하면 어때 내 마음은 내가 전할 거야 baby I like you I like you
Wow. All right.
Wow.
I'll Like You by Illit.
Strong intro.
Very strong intro.
So is this their manifestation to say that we'll like them? Or are they prefacing this album by saying that these are all love songs because they like us? Well,
That's a little copium. You know?
Well, what's the vibe, y'all?
I don't know. They could.
Oh.
I feel like I felt this song in like a bunch of different parts of my body, which I correlate to strong emotions, because if you ever notice like certain emotions you feel in different parts of your body, like you might feel butterflies in your stomach, or you might feel lighthearted, or you might feel like it's like I always feel excitement in my back. So I don't know, like I was feeling it all. I was feeling the back and the front and the like a top of my head, like this part of my head, and I can't explain why. But I'm sure there's science behind it if anyone wants to explain.
We'll put nodes on Teresa's head next stream.
I'm sure a lot of it had to do with also the panning, but it just had a lot of feeling to it, and I kind of put that a lot on the members because their vocal deliveries were so nice, and they all had some kind of like a different way that they were delivering their lines, that it added to the nostalgia, but it also added to like a little bit of like a girlish humor and excitement, happiness, all very good emotions. So I got pretty excited listening to it. There was a lot to take in.
Sierra, you want to go?
Illit really hasn't grown on me. Obviously, Magnetic is a bop, but like, so was really like hoping going into this, like this is when my mind is gonna change. I I love the production on this track, like the house vibes. What I noticed is like a lot of their samples sound very chip tuney and like 8-bit,
Mm,
which
yeah.
Mhm.
is just like so tasty. Um, I can't bring myself to say anything else about this song, and so I'm just kind of like, all right, like let's see what else they got with this
It is
release.
just the intro. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think for me, I enjoyed this. I would agree, Therese, that the panning on this song is incredible. I think the way that they kind of mixed it up was really nice. I also think there was like cool little like rhythm changes in the song that I appreciate. It like for the song being a little over 2 minutes, I do think it does a good job of like I thought the song was gonna be over than it was. So I think at least in my mind, I'm like, okay, if the song's gonna be over 2 minutes long, like, is it just gonna feel like this, or is it going to feel like a longer bit of time? And I would say with this song, it felt like longer than 2 minutes, even though it is 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Um, I think the way that like the vocals were, I thought were really nice. It almost gives this sort of like whimsy to the track, which I think they did really well in their previous EP, and I like that that kind of is carried over. But yeah, overall, I think this was a pretty good intro track. I'm trying to figure out like what they're gonna do for the title song, considering this is again the intro. So, curious to see where at least directionally where they're going to be going. So this was
Well, you
this
don't
is very
have to wait long.
don't have to wait. Yeah, I'll be listening to the entire thing. But Yuval says Hitman Bang helped produce each song on this album except for this one. This song was produced by Diva, Albin Denblag, and Jam Factory, etc. So, very interesting. All right. Well, we're gonna keep it moving here. We do have the title track, which is "Cherish My Love." So let's keep it moving.
These are love songs. We
It's
figured
love
it out.
song.
You know what? Not even God can stop me. I like you. I'm a diamond. 너무 소중한 내 맘은 너를 볼 때 빛나. I can't stop myself. Am I selfish? 눈치 없는 네 맘 대신 지금 이 설렘이 훨씬 더 내겐 소중해. Boy, I cherish my love. Cherish my love. Oh my crush, that's all my wish. 미친 나는 이 설렘은 못 참지. 해줘, you got it. Cherish my love. 어차피 넌 내게 보면 날 말릴 순 없을걸. 하느님도 두 손 두 발 들었지 좋아해. 'Cause I want it. Cherish is 설렘 넌 cherry on top Cherish 내 욕심이 원해 your mind 알쏭 달쏭 너의 표정에 괜히 불타올라 무조건 직진할래 뭐야 Cherish my love Cherish my love All my crush That's all my wish 미친 나는 이 설렘은 못 참지 협조해줘 You got it Cherish my love 어차피 넌 내게 보면 날 말릴 순 없을까 하느님도 두 손 두 발 들었지 좋아해 가슴 너무 닮은 너무 소중한 내 맘은 너를 향해 빛나 내게 보내줄 거야
Guys, this is a weird Colgate commercial. I'm just saying.
Yeah, right. Makes me want to brush my teeth.
All right, that was Illit, Cherish My Love. If you're joining us,
You sound like you're unsettled, Brandon.
I just don't.
Are you not?
Yeah. Are you not, Sierra?
No, that was awesome. I mean, they
What?
pulled out the sword, and then there was like the dental machine monster. That was sick.
Oh my god, that was scary.
I just
Like if I could write a treatment for a K-pop group, this probably would have been how it came out. To be honest.
Treatment.
I just think the
Oh.
concept is so wild. Like, if I was to listen to this song on Spotify, I would have never thought that this was the concept for the music video. Like, what does teeth has to
Definitely
do
not.
with what does teeth have to do with cherishing someone's love?
Yeah, Lady J hit the nail on the head. I think that's what it is. Like their love is so sweet that it like gives you cavities.
Oh, okay.
Lady J, I think Lady J's onto something. Yeah, I could see that. I guess I'll go first since I'm so scared of this music video. Apparently, I think the song was pretty solid. I like it. I'm curious to see what the rest of the EP sounds like because I feel like Magnetic was like super super infectious like out the gate, and this one's like a little bit more chill and a little bit more laid back. Though I do think this song will probably grow on me because I do like the like really dreamy, a little like borderline like shoegazy type guitar tone in this song. I do like a lot of the melody choices as well. I think someone in chat had said that I think someone in chat had said this kind of gives 50-50 vibes, which can kind of hear a little bit. But I think for me it was like it's memorable in the sense that I feel like I'll remember this music video, but the title track I feel like needs to grow on me a little bit more. That's how I see it.
I do not like this track.
Fair enough.
I think it's a really good thing that the song was so simple because it gave me lots of mental space to take in the visual Armageddon happening. Right? Like there was a lot that I was able to pay attention to because I was using like zero brain cells to listen to the song. And that's not my favorite type of song. I literally just praised the hell out of Kill It because I said that I could listen to it a million times and find something new. And this one is very much like straightforward. It's exactly what it presents itself as. Other than having a dental themed music video that no one would have ever seen coming. I'm just not a fan of the sort of 50-50 approach to the very I guess it's like 60s girl group vibe. I don't know how else to explain it. Like it's the very like it's like a cute sweet melody with some nice ambient instrumental. But I want a little more.
Yeah.
I didn't
That's
get
fair.
enough. But I will say the teeth theme I was not taking as cutesy and nice.
Same.
I was thinking about how freaked out I am about my teeth, or like how if you have dreams about your teeth, that usually means you have a lot of stress built up.
Oh,
So
no.
I was definitely taking it a different way, but I could see the cavity argument. Um, they looked really cute. I don't know about the teeth though.
Teeth,
It was
yeah.
in the pockets of Big Tooth. They want you to subliminally call your dentist and make a
Yeah.
cleaning
Are they
appointment.
selling like an Illit toothpaste
Toothpaste.
though?
I was
Because
gonna
I feel
say
like that's a really
What a miss,
good.
right? That would be a missed opportunity.
Yeah,
they need
At
to.
least like a Tooth Tunes with the title track or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
this was a nightmare.
Yeah.
Sierra, what's your thoughts on the song though?
I loved it.
Nice. Okay.
Right.
All over the board.
I think that these are the most remarkable, notable vocal performances from them for
Mhm.
me. I think that I like I'm trying not to talk about the the hype drama in saying
Oh,
this, but
yeah.
mentally, this band kind of has made an a mark on my brain in a certain way. But I think that this track is to me showing what the members are can do uniquely, and what who they are. um, so I liked this track in that regard. I mean, look, it's definitely not it's not shot up to my top 20 K-pop tracks of the year for sure. I think what it is I liked the song in combination with the visuals and the choreography. I think that's really what's doing it for me. And then I thought their voices sounded really pretty,
Mm,
but I didn't hate it at the very least. That's it.
yeah. I'm kind of in the middle of the road, so it's not. I didn't hate it either, but I think it would require more listens certainly. Lady J says in Korea, if you dream about losing your teeth, it's a bad omen. So maybe the video is supposed to be scary? Question mark.
That's what
Ooh,
I'm
I
saying.
love
Like, I think
that.
that's an international thing. Like, dreaming about teeth is bad, right? Because if you have a dream about teeth and you wake up, you're like, huh,
Ah, my teeth.
Yeah.
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 That's not a dream that I have often, but
Oh,
I've never heard when friends tell me they have that dream, it's never a good connotation
yeah.
ever.
Jacob Maniac says, I DK if it's correct, but I think I saw people say that the Korean word for wisdom teeth more directly translates to love teeth, and the video is a play on that, something like that.
Oh. Oh, that makes sense. If that's true. What was
Oh,
because their club name was it looked like Sarange Club, which means love, but
Love,
maybe it
yeah.
was the Sarang-i or whatever the wisdom tooth word is.
Who knows? And then University says that Sierra would love to cover this.
maybe.
There you go.
Not off the table.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, we're gonna keep it moving here. The next one we have is still on the album, and this is "If You Know, You Know." So,
Not to be confused with XG's, if
I
you
was
know, you
just
know.
gonna say.
Yeah.
oh
I
god,
almost added that music video, then I was like, wait, this is wrong, people.
Yeah,
I still need to listen to that. So, anyway,
it's
let's
so
go.
good.
I know Alex asked us to listen to APT, so
하루 종일 내릴 rain 괜히 울적했던 day 어느샌가 내 곁에 있었지는 너 무심한 나에게 가면 취해 iced tea 먹구름이 껴진 face like it's sunshine this time 너 뭔가 다른 것 같아 내 눈에만 보이는 걸넌 좋아 어쩜 하나하나 너를 변할수록 말야 This feels like sunshine 달콤한 그 smile 숨겨진 너를 매일 새로 발견해 난 This feels like sunshine 완벽해 so fine 모르면 몰라도 할 사람은 다 알아 This feels like I like it like it I like it like it I like it like it If you know you know I like it like it I like it like it I like it like it 쏟아 보이죠 when you are next to me 무표정 그 뒤로 숨겨진 sweetness 무심히 유심히 관찰해 온전히 숨 엉뚱한 행동에 심장이 쿵 은근슬쩍 다정한 쯤은 담 감춰둔
Nice.
눈웃음에 나는 bloom 알면 할수록 끌려 나는 boy 너 숨겨진 카페 같아 우연히 산책길에 만나 난 말야 점점 빠져들어 날아가면 갈수록 This feels like sunshine 달콤한 그 smile 숨겨진 너의 매일 새로 발견해 난 This feels like sunshine 완벽해 so fine 모르면 몰라도 회사는 다 알아 This feels like IYKYK 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 If you know you know IYKYK 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 If you know you know
All right, cool. That was Illit. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
I don't know.
I also don't know either. So
I feel like I missed the message. I thought
Huh.
I was hearing like I likey, but pronounced differently. And then the second time it came around, I was hearing I like cake. I'm willing to bet it's I likey. That's my vote. You university just said IDK, which could have also been it. IDK I don't know.
I thought it was them spelling out the
IYKYK?
acronym.
Is that what
it
it is?
was them
IYKI.
spelling. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it is. Because and then
Okay,
they
people
followed
don't
it
say
up,
that.
and then they followed it up. If you know, you know at the end. So that's how I knew
know.
Makes sense. But
that
I
you
like
know.
I like cake like cake.
I do also like cake.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love cake.
And then the beat switch up the beat switch up threw me for a loop, but in a good way. I don't know if we ever end up going back to the original beat, but I really liked what they
I
did
did
there,
too,
where I was like,
yeah.
"Whoa, where are we now?" Overall, good song. Rotation, maybe.
I think for me, I like this one a lot. The panning on this, I agree with you full. I think they said that producer was like panning, and they said yes. I feel that is accurate.
Yes. Yeah, I love that.
Because there's a lot of panning going on in this song. I did like how they did like musicify the if you know you know. Again, it took me a little bit, but by like the second time they said it, I was like, oh, you know what? They're just saying if you know you know, and just the acronym. That was really cool. So I thought it was very interesting. I think we can just add this to another list of if you know songs that are good, at least in my opinion. I have not listened to the XG song, so I'm gonna probably just like I'm gonna put it right. I'm gonna put it in the I haven't listened to that song yet category, but I would imagine it seems like it's been getting good reviews, so I would like to say probably a good chance. But this was like really cool. I like that little shuffle rhythmically that they do and that like beat break. I thought that was really fun. But yeah, overall I thought this was super catchy. So I would probably throw this on my playlist. So enjoyed it. Sierra, are we still good or where are we feeling? Where's the vibes at?
I'm not as keen on this one.
Fair.
And to be candid, I went the thought process I went through was like, wow, this sounds really familiar to the XG track. And then like the beat switch happened. I was like, okay, it's not identical to the XG track.
Wow. Okay.
But I'm starting to think I'm getting turned on this whole UK garage Jersey club beat sound.
That's
and
fair.
then like I can't believe this is how it happened within the span of 2 hours. And then by the end I was just kind of like, yeah, I don't think I'll come back to this one. It's definitely not terrible by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just like, okay, it's a song.
Not feeling it. Yeah.
And they sound nice.
We're getting a lot of the same songs at the same time, so it's a little bit hard to like differentiate which songs you like more than others.
Yeah.
I also didn't listen to the XG song, so I feel like I have to I have to like kind of put my metrics at the same level. But the song kind of sounds similar. That's gonna be interesting, interesting set because it looks like Uni says crazy thing. XG also spells it out, then it says it. So that's that's interesting. I feel like it would be an interesting time to again to see how they piecemealed those together in a time frame. Becca Boom co-wrote this, and I'm willing to bet she did. If you know, you know lyrics. Produced by Deez and Soulfish. Huh?
D's.
Deez.
These?
Deez. Man, I'm just gonna say that producer knew.
That
What
He
did
producer.
knew.
he knew?
He knew.
He knew. Uh, thank God I'm fly.
He knew.
We love that university. Well, we're gonna keep it moving here. It looks like we have Pimple is the next one.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
What a name. All right,
Oh boil.
let's go.
We are
조그만 핀플에 어느 날 갑자기 또 다른 핀플에 다가와 있어 잔잔했던 내 마음 한켠에 아무도 모르게 yeah, yeah. 난 흐르지 않아 어떤 touch me 계속 신경 써 하루 종일 네가 떠올라 Oh no 어쩌다 생겨난 거야 멀리서도 흠칫 계속 너만 보여 감추려 하는 부드러져 따끔따끔 제멋대로 자란 나의 핀플 마치 little devil 꿈의 마음을 공격해 자꾸 나를 괴롭혀 너의 별이 핀플 baby baby 내 머릿속을 헤집고 내 맘을 허질러놔 You're like 긴장의 억지 텐션 궁금해 너의 액션 내 전화에 넌 당황해 뭔가 자꾸 꼬여 What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? 솔직하게 얘기해볼까 나조차도 다 어색하지만 넌 어떤 맘일까 넌 내가 어떨까 친구는 부족한 것 같아 그치 제멋대로 자란 나의 핀플 마치 little devil 꿈의 마음을 공격해 자꾸 나를 괴롭혀 너의 별이 핀플 baby baby 내 머릿속을 헤집고 내 맘을 허질러놔 따끔해도 예피하지 않을 거야 전할래 all my heart 숨길수록 커져가는 핀플 Baby you know I love you 꾹 참기 싫어 그냥 다 너에게 보여줄래 I love you 핀플 Baby baby 그만큼 너를 좋아해 가까워지고 싶어 조그만 핀플야 어느 날 갑자기 또 다른 핀플야 다가와 있어
Yeah, that was the one.
wow.
Oh,
That
all right,
was
let's go.
That one felt so much shorter, but it was
It was
longer.
longer, yeah. It's
Yeah.
2 minutes and 40
Wow.
seconds. Well, this was Ilit's Pimple. You're hanging out. Thanks for hanging. Sierra, you
What do
had
you
some
mean, Sarah?
thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had
That
some
was
thoughts.
the one.
What
That
do you
was-
mean by
Gonna
this
marry
one?
it.
that is probably my favorite track so far from this release.
Ooh,
You
okay.
know, there is a type of K-pop song that like you hear when you like go out for a boba run and like you're standing in line like waiting to get your
Mm.
drink and it just comes on and like I literally transform into that meme that's like girl who is going to be okay. I it's like it's so ethereal and pretty and their vocals sound beautiful. The melody is just gorgeous. I think that it probably I don't know what is I don't understand it's like concept as far as sound. Like I don't really understand like what they're going for, but like I think they don't have to do one thing. I feel like every song on this album has like a unique identity. And if anything, I feel like whatever they did here is their strong suit and they should do more of it in my opinion.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I think
Therese?
they're uh, so I've listened to Super Real Me a lot. I really like all of the tracks on that album. I think their concept is definitely more in the girlhood fantasy concept.
Okay.
So it's a lot of like these whimsical sounds and melodies incorporated with kind of I guess the imagination of and a lot of panning. I'll be honest, like
Yeah. Oh yeah.
it's been a lot of panning throughout all their tracks. But yeah, I think it's very like clear, kind of bubbly sounds that I hear a lot. And
Okay.
I'll be honest, guys, I'm listening to K-pop albums on the frequent as we do. We all know the makeup of a K-pop album. They're hardly ever cohesive. There's like a million songs in a million different genres. 9 times out of 10, I will skip the slow song. I won't even listen to it all the way through.
Mhm.
That's fair.
This
I could see that.
track, this track, I would regret skipping.
Ooh.
I would regret it. If I heard it
Okay.
later, I'd be like, "Whoa, what's this track?" And they'd be like, "Oh, it's Pimple." I'm like, "Oh man, I always skip that one." So I think it has a lot more growing power than the previous tracks. I'll agree with you there because I think the melody is beautiful. I love the little subtle guitar plucking in the back of the chorus,
Hmm. Yeah.
and it's just like it's it's got a lot of personality. So I'm I'm picking up what you're putting down, Sierra. I think this might be the best song on the album.
All right. Well, I'm gonna make it a three-peat. I think this is the best song we've heard thus far. I thought, man, I would never think that I would say, man, you know what? My favorite song is Pimple, but here we are. Um, I thought the panning was super, super nice, and I like how as the song progresses, you get more like you get different things panning into the song that I think not only I think keeps your awareness of the song like high, but I also feel like it keeps your enjoyment of the song going because you could always go back and listen to the song and find something different to latch onto. And I think that's obviously what Sierra said earlier on in the stream, where like I think this song has really great songwriting tenets, where it's like, okay, there's some really cool panning going on. I think the vocal structure and like the way that they had some really great melodies were nice, and then couple that with like what I expect from Illit, which is these really like dreamy vocals. I think they did a really great job of having that sort of whimsy, like dream aspect to it, and I think their vocals really do shine really well in this track. But I think the panning in the song was really what stood out to me the most. Like in the right ear, in my right ear, I could hear like the like clean guitar parts, and then like as the song progresses, you get this like more like drivey sort of guitar in like the middle of the mix, and then you have like these interesting like drums, and the vocals kind of pick different spots in like the mix to kind of again have this sort of interesting feeling going on in the track. So I think in terms of production wise, I thought this was really impressive, and I think the girls, at least in Islet, did a great job of filling in those gaps where it needs to fit and playing off that sort of whimsy of how I feel like this song is. I like a lot of like slow ballady sort of songs, but I feel like if I was to miss out on the song, I would be really upset because I think this is one of the best ones of the EP for sure. So, um, very cool. It looks like it was produced by Diva again, who produced "I'll Like You," which is the title track or not title track, first song off this EP. So, would make sense. Um, it looks like Youthful left us some stuff about the song. It says Pimple is a catchy, relatable song that uses metaphors of a pimple to express love and infatuation. The singer describes how unexpected feelings sting and disrupt their calm heart, comparing it to a annoying little devil that won't go away. Uh,
Aw,
and
that's
then
kind of cute. If it
it,
wasn't a pimple.
it wasn't a pimple, yeah. Lady J says it's such a pretty song to be about a pimple.
Yeah.
Factual. So,
Fact.
um, it says Uni says sounds great. I don't know if I can really vibe out to a song where they say pimple so many times. That was a little concerning, but in context,
I think we
I
can
feel it makes sense.
forgive it.
We can
in
forgive
this
it.
case.
Yeah, for sure. All right, cool. Well, we're on the final song of the EP, which is Tic Tac, not to be confused with the mint that you eat sometimes. Maybe not. I don't know, but it would be on brand with their tooth thing. So
Exactly. Full circle.
full circle moment here. So let's go.
저 멀리 네가 보여 내 맘은 비상사태 So hurry 얼른 열어 내 맘속의 캐비넷 어떻게 틱탁 시끄러운 어쩌서 너는 어떤 날 좋아할까 It's my fitting room 바꿔 attitude 어떤 버전에 날 좋아할까 무채색의 look 괜히 펼친 book 못 본 척해 너 Oh my god 또 너를 보고 있잖아 제일 쿨한 mode Click click 어떤 내나 너랑 어울리잖아 나는 어떤 날 좋아할까 유치한 건꾸 오찬 속의 푸 그겨 넣으면 날 좋아할게 고민 휴 틱탁 디리고 시끄러워 뭐호 띠따 또도따 띠따 띠라 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 띠따 또도따 알아가면 갈수록 좋아하면 갈수록 새로운 날 만나서 놀랄 거야 기대해도 될 거야 이제 시작일 뿐이야 새로운 날 만나줘 Nice to see ya
Huh. All right.
Dang.
That was
Aw.
Tic Tac by Illit. If you're joining us, very nice.
I changed my mind. This is my favorite song.
Yeah, that was really fun.
That was amazing.
the
I was
fact
literally just talking about this when we dove into Jesse and everyone was ratting on Psy's music style, and I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I love Psy's music style because I love annoying video game music. And that's what this is. It's not Psy's style, but it is annoying busy video game music. Like I could have this back to back with that Tetris track all day long. All day long. There are times when I put on like hour loops of shit like this just to keep me awake, and it works. I dance. I'm basically a wind-up toy. That's all I need.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I can't even pick out my favorite part of it because I loved all of it. There's like this one little sample they use that's like a "hoo," and I love that thing. I've heard it in different songs too. I really like the I don't know, the bouncy beat of the synths in the back and
Yeah.
the way the members all kind of like they like super compress their voices, but they are able to do like their runs and stuff, and I think that adds a ton to it. I love it. Perfect. Perfect for me.
It's definitely Pimple is definitely still my number one favorite off of this release, but this is absolutely number two. Like oh my god, like the second the 8-bit kick the chip tune came in, I was like, let's go.
Let's
let
fucking go.
let us go. Like I really don't have much to say other than like just like a K-pop TM track through and through. Like it's it's fun, it's upbeat, um, and very sparkly. So it's definitely entering my rotation and definitely a very like great track off of this release for sure.
I still think Pimple is my favorite, and I again am probably just biased because I like a lot of the more like band related songs. However, I will say this song is catchy as fuck, like for no reason other than the chorus. I think that chorus is just like, even though it is just them saying tic tac, I just feel like the way that they stylized it is like, I'm gonna be thinking about this chorus for a while. But yeah, I think it was a good closeout. I would say this was probably my second favorite in terms of the songs we've listened to. I would say the only other close second would probably be "I'll Like You." Though I did really like, I enjoyed most of it. Actually, the title track, I was right. I think the title track is my least favorite off the
Mm.
release, which is
Yeah.
surprising. Um, but yeah, overall, I thought this was pretty impressive. I will probably give this more listens because I feel like for sure songs on this EP that will probably grow on me. But overall, I think it was a good follow up. I do think that there is a lot of memorable tracks on this release, and I would hope that everybody gives this a full listen because because I think there is definitely some songs on here that I would argue won't probably get as much love as they should. So definitely go
Oh,
check
they'll
out their
get
full.
lots of love.
Well, I
They're
mean,
popping off.
I don't know who listens to full releases, to be fair. So
And
that's
all of the K-pop fans.
that's fair. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. But
Also, shout out to Slow Rabbit the Goat
hey, our goat.
on our Tic Tac track. Tic Tac track.
Very nice, very nice. All right, cool.